Friend, that very thing you want God to do, he wants to do it as well too, but you have to give it to God and surrender it. Okay, you got to give it to God. In the Bible, if you read, a lot of the times God is about his process and order, right? There's a time, there's a process, a season for things. Amen. But also, if you read the Bible as well, there are stories in the Bible where God can turn something around instantly. Like he doesn't need, and that's his process too. The process is instantly. And do you know how we get from praying about it to getting something? It's your faith. It's how big is your faith. And I always go back to the lady with blood, right? And all she did, she had faith to know that if she even just touched, okay, if she even touched Jesus, but all she was able to do was touch the garment. I don't think you really understand that. She had faith to know that even touching the garment was going to heal her. Amen. That's the type of faith she stood on. She dealt with that for years, and I mean years on years on years, and she never gave up. And all she did was have faith, and God's process was instantly healed. Amen. Instantly healed. Get into a place to where you see God do things in your life instantly by your faith. Your faith is proven by things that you do not see. Amen. In the book of Romans, you do not hope for things seen. You hope for things that are not seen. Amen. And you move accordingly just to your faith, regardless about what people are saying, what's in your ear, or what you see. Start moving by your faith. Amen. Start moving by what you see and stop moving by things within the natural. She had faith. Okay. She had faith and was healed instantly. A lot of the times we say, God ain't did it for me. God ain't did it for me. Well, how's your faith? Okay. What does that faith look like? Amen. Let God do the impossible. Yes, God has a process. Amen. And sometimes that process is instantly. Amen. Amen.